Yo, what's going on, man? 313 Sports Talk. Coming at y'all with a late video, man. My post fight analysis of this Triple G versus Canelo Part 2. And my thoughts is that Canelo won the fight, man, easily. I had an 8-4 Canelo, man. I couldn't give Triple G no love because he stayed behind his jab every single round. He wasn't landing the significant shots. He wasn't like backing Canelo up. Canelo stayed in front of him, stayed backing him up. Triple G fought off the back foot for majority of the fight. So I couldn't give him the rounds from staying behind the jab. I kept yelling and screaming, man, he's staying behind the jab. That's all he was doing to me, was staying behind the jab. Canelo was in front of him. He was the slicker fighter. To me, he was landing the more significant shots. He was touching him. He was touching him a lot. Because you can look at their face, man. Canelo had that one gash over his eye. Triple G had two black eyes and swelling all around his face. So what do that tell you? I'm watching the ESPN. They talking about 117, 112, Triple G. And talking about follow the money. Come on now. It's corruption in boxing. I do believe that at the end of the day. But, man, come on now. You can't give him credit for staying at the end of the jab. You can't. Every real boxing fan know that, man. You can't win rounds staying behind the jab. Because the Robert Easter fight, he stayed behind his jab, and they gave it to Mikey easily. Easily. Because I knew, man, once I saw Triple G standing behind the jab, and I wasn't watching like the regular HBO commentary. I think it's like a Spanish or from the, even though I'm sorry, it was a UK Sky Sports. I was watching their stream, and I think they had an 8-4 Golovkin. I'm like, what are they looking at? The whole fight, I started to turn the volume off because it didn't matter. If Triple G won the last 15 seconds of the round, they said he won the round. I thought he got outworked. He wasn't even letting his hands go. Pumping the jab, pumping the jab, pumping the jab, backing up, pumping the jab. Maybe throw a cut every now and then. Or maybe a hook. But the jab ain't had nothing on him. I didn't see his head snap back. I didn't see a lot. Canelo kept coming forward like he didn't respect his power. And every time Triple G stepped up in competition, he don't let his hands go like he do when he fight normal opponents like a Sergey Dermachenko. He fought him. He knocked him out early. He let his hands go. Fight Canelo. He on the back foot throwing jabs. That's all he did. And I don't care what you say. They're going to have a third fight probably in April or May. That which I don't want to see. I want to see him fight the Charlo brother. It's not going to happen though. They all about let's get this money. Triple G ain't going to fight nobody else. He about chasing the money. He going to stand there and fight Canelo again just to get another big payday. And it's going to be the same type of fight, the same type of controversy. And what if Triple G win this fight? Then what? It's going to be a fourth one? So these guys going to keep fighting. They going to do something like that because it's some talent at 160 right now that neither one of them guys want to fight. Let's just be honest. Let's just really be honest, man. It's a lot of competition now at 160. Still got Billy Joe. You got Charlo brother. You got Danny Jacobs. The guy Danny Jacobs fighting, who was Triple G mandatory that he didn't want to fight. There's some fighters up there. There's some players. Are they going to fight each other? Do these two guys who they put on this pedestal, are they going to fight these guys that's coming up in the rankings? Not even Billy G coming up, just the other guys in the division besides himself. Because everybody looking at it as if you don't make money, we ain't fighting. Come on now, man. I'm tired of hearing that. Then you fight this guy. You say, oh, this is my mandatory. But this other guy, your mandatory, you say, oh, he ain't good enough. He don't sell. I don't want to hear that, man. When you know it's a threat out there, you're going to do whatever it takes not to fight this guy, man. That's one thing I don't like about the sport right now, man. That's why I don't make too many boxing videos. I mean, it's just that at the end of the day, man, guys do not want to fight each other in boxing no more. If it ain't about hundreds of millions of dollars, man. They don't want to fight. Who can we blame, man? Can we blame Mayweather? But he still fought people, though. Who can we blame? We don't know, man. But my honest opinion, man, Canelo won that fight. He had the more significant shots. He had the jab, too. Good body work. Slickness to him. He fought a good fight. Everybody that watched that fight, you got to know that Canelo fought a good fight and Triple G stayed behind the jab off the back foot. If you didn't see that, I don't know, because a lot of times you can't listen to the commentary when you watching sports because it's always going to be biased. But I didn't even care about that commentary that they did because I just knew. It was good entertainment, but I already knew in my eyes who was winning the fight. You can't stay behind the jab or win 15, 30 seconds of the round and say that you won the round. You can't do that, man. You have to fight for 3 minutes. If you're not fighting, I want to see defense. I want to see slickness. Ring generalship. I want to see something other than you stand behind the jab all day. This is boxing, man. Every fighter won a controversial decision, and fighters going to lose controversial decisions. So, hey, when you want to ride with your favorite fighter, you're going to say that he won, but sometimes you got to admit it. Hey, this guy lost, but he got a gift. You got to admit that, man, as a fan of a fighter. But this wasn't the case, man. He stayed behind the jab. I can't give you rounds for staying behind the jab. And the judges didn't do it also, man. I'll probably come at y'all a little later, man, with the Lions prediction with the San Francisco game tomorrow. You know? That's my opinion and everything on this quick boxing on the 313 Sports Talk. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for me, man. 313 Sports Talk. Get at y'all later, man.